Welcome back, everybody, to another secret stream on the channel. We are going to be doing more Japanese through Duolingo. Let's do it. If you don't know the channel, it's called The Voice of Nick. I play video games live 3 times a day and 7 days a week. It is all story-focused games on here, but this one is not a story-focused game. It is a secret daily 4th stream that is the story of us learning Japanese together. Now, we call them secret streams here because I don't advertise them on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, or even on Twitch beforehand. I intentionally make the show go live so soon after the previous stream that Twitch will not send out a going live notification. Therefore, the only way to find these shows is by browsing, and that is a secret stream. Pat yourself on the back. If you found today's show, you have found a secret on the channel. Now, the way that you can see which games are actually being played on the channel, if you want to check that out, type !games, and you will get a full list of all 8 concurrent gameplay series going right now that we play during the normal times of the day. And if you like the channel, you want to see more of it, then hit that follow button. Up top, you see a follower goal of 6. We're currently at 5. The 18th entry of the Twitch playbook is live right now. It's called Finding the Flow of Your Twitch Chat. Go give that a look, guys. If you don't know the Twitch playbook, it is a free online resource I created to help all of you guys in this community either create your own Twitch channels from scratch or improve on an existing channel if you already have one. It is a podcast on iTunes, Spotify, and all major podcast platforms. You can find it right now totally free, either by searching the Twitch playbook on whichever platform you like to listen on, or you can type !games, no, playbook. Games will give you a different response. You can type !playbook in the chat to get a link directly to it. Every episode is 10 minutes or less. It's very bite-sized, very easy to get into, and they've been coming out every Friday without fail since the beginning of the year, so for the last 5 months or so. Now, guys, we are going to jump into it. Ben Frost, welcome to the secret stream. Let's get an exclamation mark high for Ben Frost joining here on the secret show. You have found the secret. And guys, before we actually get into it, we have one person to mention. Sweet Vinaya has followed the channel between shows. Welcome, Sweet Vinaya, to the Meatball Marauders. Guys, don't forget to wave at your computer screens to Sweet Vinaya. Now, Sweet Vinaya, take these 20 meatballs, use them to buy yourself your very own Japanese character of Te. Te, that's the character. T-E is how you'd spell it in English Romaji. And you can use it to do all sorts of stuff. You can make you give yourself a tetanus shot. You can create some technology, or you can take a school test and then maybe get an A on it or something. Hopefully you'll do well on that test. You can use te for a whole bunch of stuff. I hope you enjoy your Japanese character of te. And I hope you enjoy your stay in the Meatball Marauders. You can type !meatballs to check your meatball standings. And you can type !games to check the games that you will be seeing in the future on the channel. Now, let's jump into it, ladies and gents, into that Japanese language, and we're gonna up this brightness here. Are you ready for some learning? Ben Frost getting that hype. Thank you, Ben Frost. What we were doing this time is now we're actually trying to upgrade our level 3 knowledge to level 4. So let's start with this. Na. My headphones are turned up too high. Ku, ro, yo. Nana. Ni. Yo. Na. Ro. Ku. Oku. Chi. Na. Yo. Ku. U. Ro. Roku. Nana. Ah, we got an extra 5 XP. O. Ha. Wa. Ni. U. Na. Ohayo. Ni. U. Na. Ha. Wa. O. Hai. Ha. I guess they pronounce it wa when they talk about it on this. Wa. It's a good way to think about it. U. Yo. O. I. Ohayo. Hai. Look at that. Getting that bonus XP. We have 30 out of 50 XP today already. Alright, now we shall work on our next level 1 to try and get it to level 2. It's a window. 窓です。
窓はどこですか？
窓はどこですか? That's where is the window. 窓です。
窓です。
ここにあります。
ここにあります。It is here. Where is that place? あそこはどこですか?
あそこは窓
Oops.
どこですか？家はここです。
家はここです。The house is here. Sometimes I just pick out a word that has a do in it. Mado and doko both have a do. It is a house. 家です。
家です。庭はあそこです。
庭はあそこです。The yard is there. Or over there. The house is over here. 家はここです。
家箱こです。トイレはあそこです。
トイレはあそこです。The bathroom is over there. The yard is over there. 庭はあそこです。
庭はあそこです。ここはどこですか？
ここはどこですか? Where are we? Or where is this?
ここはどこですか？家です。
家です。It's a house.
家です。そこはどこですか？
そこはどこですか? Where is that?
そこはどこですか?
I guess you would use this when you're looking at a map or something. You say like, where is that? Like, そこはどこですか? Or you'd say, like maybe you see a place on the horizon. Let's say you're walking through the desert and you see a city way out in the distance. You say like, where is that? No, you wouldn't even say that. Maybe if somebody tells you about a place, they say like, let's go to the movie theater. You say, そこはどこですか? No, you wouldn't say that either because it's only about things that you can see. I guess the map is the closest
そこにあり
one.
ます。
You're looking at a map. You say, そこはどこですか? Decaf, welcome to the secret stream. We got people finding the secrets. Welcome, Decaf, to the show. We are learning about, what are we learning about? House stuff? Home. It says it up here, now that I'm thinking about it.
そこにあります。
そこにあります. It is there. そこ
そこ
に
に
あり
あり
ます。
ます。
庭はあそこです。
庭はあそこです. The yard is over there.
庭はあそこです。庭があります。
庭があります. There is a yard.
庭があります。
Gov Healthcare, how much did you know about Japanese prior to doing Duolingo? So I had done about 6 months of relatively intense personal or like solo study. Like I didn't go to any classes or anything. But 2 years ago, I had, when I was preparing to go to Japan, I did like 6 months of learning. And I learned a decent amount. Like I would say that I was approaching kindergarten level knowledge, which sounds like not a lot, but you'd be surprised how much a kindergartner knows about sentence structure and vocabulary and stuff. So, you know, I had a pretty decent ability to speak to someone in Japanese. And then now 2 years later, I completely restarted Duolingo and we're doing it again. So we're up to a point where a lot of the stuff we're learning now is stuff that I did not know before. And welcome Gov Healthcare to the stream. Good question. Thank you for asking it. Can we get an exclamation mark high for Gov Healthcare joining the program? Either way, though, I mean, even if we're talking about my original ability, or you know, the original learning that I did, it was only 6 months, and that's not really that long to be able to not have like a philosophical conversation with somebody in Tokyo. But if you're in Tokyo and you can talk to people and order food and, you know, have like base level conversations with somebody, that's what that's what you want to have. That's all you really need to have. And 6 months is not that long to learn it. So hopefully hopefully that is inspiring advice or whatever for anyone who's trying to learn it out there. Inu. That's
Inu.
this one. Inu is dog for anyone who doesn't know. So that's a good one to know. Gov Healthcare saying I was probably between kindergarten and second grade level of Spanish at my peak, thinking this would be a good way to pick it back up. Yeah, definitely. It's great for vocab. It's great for sentence structure, grammar. Obviously, like talking, you're gonna have to find Spanish-speaking people, or like if there's like community centers or something where you can like do like classes for that aspect. Like I live in LA where there's a lot of Japanese parts of town, so I can go to like restaurants and stuff and talk to people. But other than for speaking, like for knowledge stuff, definitely do some Duolingo for that. Hey, the Bake Show 52, welcome to the stream. Let's get an exclamation mark hype for the Bake Show. Join in the fold. And don't forget to wave at your computer screens, ladies and gentlemen. The Bake Show, welcome to the Meatball Marauders. Take these 20 meatballs, use it to buy yourself your very own Inu, which is you're going to buy actually the character Inu right here, which is a kanji that we were looking at. It's right above me. It's the one that's highlighted. You can have that character, and that is a certificate for one free dog pet, and it allows you to pet a dog. You don't get a dog as a pet, but you get to pet a dog once, and that's pretty good still. So enjoy your Inu card, and enjoy your stay in the Meatball Marauders. Guys, get some exclamation mark hype in that chat. And Bake Show, don't forget you can type exclamation mark meatballs in the chat if you want to check your standing in the Meatball Kingdom, or you can type exclamation mark games if you want to see some of the games you're going to see coming up on the channel. We have 8 concurrent gameplay series going right now, including many Japanese language games, so you can continue your Japanese learning on those. Welcome on in. We've also, by the way, hit our follower goal here, ladies and gents. So can we get some hype in that chat for our follower goal as well? We have hit 6 followers, and we got to find where the Hogwarts band get off to. The Hogwarts band? Nope, not over there. There's the Hogwarts band. Hit it! Amazing stuff, guys. Amazing stuff. We're going to be doing a Voice of Nick voice in just a second, but Bake Show is in the chat right now, ladies and gents. We have a Bake Show in the chat. So let's get an exclamation mark high for Bake Show joining the chat. Hey, what's good? I've been listening to your podcast. Oh, and it's helped immensely. I've started my own stream. I really appreciate you putting that out there. I'm very, very glad to hear that. That means a lot that you came in and let me know that it helped you out. I'm really, really glad to hear that it helped. And best of luck with your streams. You guys, can we get some hype for Bake Show? As a Twitch Playbook listener, that is very much appreciated. Oh, you have a couple of dogs, so you toss it in there. You'll toss it their way. There you go. They don't let them eat the Inu card because it tastes bad, but you can maybe like I guess there's like a dog has it's like an ATM slot that you can put the Inu card into. It's a secret slot on their the side of their body, and you can insert the ATM card. No, it doesn't work that way. Decaf gifting a sub. Wow, that is so nice. All right, we have multiple things to do right now. Let's first of all get an award in here for Decaf Boss Man gifting a sub to the Bake Show. It's extremely nice of you, Decaf. Decaf has now gifted 32 subs on the channel. That is so generous. Hold on, let me turn down the brightness for the Japanese stuff for a second, because we shall return to that in just a minute. But Decaf, thank you very much for doing that. And Bake Show, welcome in to the Coffee Posse. You, as a subscriber now, are going to get a whole bunch of stuff, including the Voice of Nick emote, legendary status in the chat and Discord, 200 meatballs, higher chance to win in the heist minigames, and ad-free streams. You also now have the sub badge, which upgrades with your subscription. Welcome in to the Coffee Posse Bake Show. Can we get some Voice of Nick love in there for Bake Show joining the fold? And can we get some hugs? I'm going to get a hug in here for Decaf, gifting that sub. Oh, that was a perfect hug. A dozen doves took flight in the background. That was a nice one. I like that. Ladies and gents, we also have hit a follower goal, as you see up there. So we're going to pull up a random wiki and do a Voice of Nick voice here. We got Jonathan, the spider enthusiast here. Jonathan the spider enthusiast keeps a collection of spiders in vials. He currently owns 7,000 spiders and counting. He is the most wanted man in America, though nobody is sure why. Not to be confused with Jonathan the Spider Eater or Jonathan the Spider. I love that we have multiple characters that sound almost exactly identical. All right, let's do Jonathan the Spider Enthusiast. Here we go.
I am Jonathan the Spider Enthusiast. Since we last spoke, one of my spiders got out and it bit me, and now I'm slowly turning into a spider. I have 40 tendrils that come out of my body, and I walk around on them. But it doesn't seem to be a normal spider, because I don't think spiders have more than like at least maybe a dozen. I don't know anymore how many legs spiders have, but I'm like a super spider, but I don't have any good superpowers. It's just that I keep growing more legs. I would like to stop growing legs. If someone could find an antidote spider that could then bite me in to stop me from growing legs, I'd really appreciate it.
That's Jonathan the Spider Enthusiast. Well, I guess since he is an enthusiast, he gained membership into the spider lifestyle. Maybe, perhaps like he always wanted. That's Jonathan the Spider Enthusiast, ladies and gents. Man, it was bound to happen. He's collected all those spiders. One of them's going to bite him. We have hit another follower goal, ladies and gents. That is amazing. Thank you to everybody who has contributed to this follower goal. And let's do the ceremonial resetting of the follower goal before we head back into the show. So let's see what we got here. We are going to jump into this thing, and we're going to yeah, new follower goal. 5 follows will get a voice on the next one. Thank you to everybody who has contributed to this previous one. The next person to follow will break ground on this upcoming follower goal. Now, Decaf saying, I still like Jonathan the Spider, not to be confused with the character we just heard from. Jonathan the Spider. Let's look up Jonathan the Spider here. Anybody who doesn't know what just happened right there, that's what we call a Voice of Nick voice. We do those at certain celebratory moments on stream, such as, by the way, we have one coming up in a second as well, such as follower goals like we just did, new subscribers like we're about to do, and different amounts of cheer and donation. And you can actually find the full comprehensive Voice of Nick wiki, where we are pulling these voices from, if you type !wiki in the chat or follow the link that's in the link that I just posted there. We have now 365 pages on the Voice of Nick wiki, and there are hundreds more waiting to be added onto that wiki. These are all the different voices that we do on stream. There's been a lot of characters on here. Jonathan the Spider. Let's take a look at Jonathan the Spider on here. Jonathan the Spider is a spider that was bitten by a radioactive man and gained the ability to text and drink coffee. That is a pretty good spider. I want to see a spider that can text and drink coffee. Why are those the two things that a man, those are the superpowers of a man, I guess? Opposable thumbs, possibly. Big Show saying, this is probably the cleanest and nicest stream setup that I've seen on Twitch. Oh, that's so nice. That is extremely nice of you. Thank you. Thank you very much. And speaking of Bake Show, as a new subscriber of Bake Show, you may not know this, but as a new subscriber, you get a brand new Voice of Nick voice on here. So we're going to be summoning another Voice of Nick voice. Let's do it right now. Here we go. How about this one? My name is Fishhook Jones. I take a giant fish hook and I stand on a skyscraper and I throw it out there or cast it out there, and I try to catch one person and pull them all the way to the top of the skyscraper. You know, it doesn't go into their mouth or nothing. It goes like into their clothes so they don't get hurt. And then I reel them back in, and I put them on top of the skyscraper, and I say, haha, now you gotta waste your time getting back downstairs. Hope you didn't have anything important to do today. And then I run away. I don't do nothing mean or anything. I don't like drop them or anything. I just, it's a slight inconvenience to them. And that's enough for me. I'm a super villain. I'm like a medium villain, I'd call myself. Not necessarily super in that sense. I just like to do slightly villainous things. That's Fishhook Jones. Ooh, I like Fishhook Jones. He's a good one. Let's get a marker in here for our brand new character, Fishhook Jones. Fishhook Jones is a good one. I'm excited to do more with that guy. And thank you so much to Decaf for gifting that sub. Welcome in, Bake Show, to the Coffee Posse. Ladies and gents. Oh, Decaf saying Fishhook Jones is Maui? He could be Maui. He might just be Maui. How often does he say you're welcome? We don't have confirmation on this subject. So guys, we're going to jump back into the show and learn some more Japanese. Now, for anybody who doesn't know, I guess I should mention, since we're on the big screen anyway, what we're doing right now is typically I stream live 3 times a day and 7 days a week. But this stream that we're doing right now is one of a series of secret 4th streams that we do daily. I've been doing these for the last 54 days, I believe, where I brush up on my Japanese through Duolingo, and you guys are able to join along in the learning with me. So we call them secret streams here because they're not advertised beforehand on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, or even on Twitch. I intentionally put these up live so soon after the previous stream that the only way to find them is by browsing. So congrats to anybody who found today's show. You have found, pat yourself on the back, you found a secret on the channel. Now let's jump back into it and learn. So that's Inu. That's the card that you have gotten Bake Show. It looks just like that. Re. Hu. Inu.
Inu.
Petto.
Petto.
Pet. Petto is the word for pet. So if you have a pet, there you go. Got it. It is a cat. Neko desu.
鳥がにはいます
Tori ga ni wa imasu. There's 2 birds. Tori is the word for bird. There's a dog. Inu ga arimasu.
犬が鳥
That's tori. Oh, imasu is what you want to say for a...
ます
So if it's a living thing, there's 2 different things. So you may have heard that we were saying arimasu earlier. Arimasu is the thing that you use to mark a thing that is not living. So if it's like a house, you'd say like, if you're saying there is a house, you'd say ie ga arimasu. But if you're talking about a dog or a fish or a tree, actually I don't know if trees, definitely dog and fish. I don't know how plants work in this system of speech, but you'd say, if you're talking about a dog, you'd say inu ga imasu. So imasu is for living things, arimasu is for non-living things. We haven't done any trees yet here. Oh, Gov Healthcare, there you go. I knew Neko was a cat and Tori is a bird. I may have done 30 minutes of Rosetta Stone 15 years. Wow, that is a long memory of that from that 30 minutes of Rosetta Stone. They really implanted Neko and Tori. Yeah, Tori is a good one to know because obviously if you're going for like practical Japanese, you need to say Tori a lot because if you go to a restaurant or like a bar or something, you're ordering food. Toriniku, yakitori, there's a lot of different like tori-based, bird-based dishes that you can order. So that's a good one to know for sure.
猫です
Neko desu. Also, neko is good because you will find many cafes where you can pet cats and they're great. It is a cat. Neko desu. There are 7 birds. Tori ga 7 wa imasu. Tori
鳥
ga
が
7
七
wa
はいま
imasu.
す
There you go. Ooh, look, those are the kanji for it. Okay. So down here you see the kanji. This one, I think we knew this one. I didn't know this one, which is wa. They've shown it to us, but I never remembered it. So we can use this for our counter instead of the hiragana of wa. Interesting.
鳥が1羽います
Tori ga 1羽います. There's 1 bird. And the nice thing about the counter or the number kanjis is that the first 3 are just literally how many horizontal lines is this thing. So if you type it into here, into here, then ichi is literally this. It's 1. It's just a 1 line. But then ni, which is 2, is this one, and it's just 2 lines. And then san, which is 3, you may see where this is going. Oh wait, they don't let you type it like that. You have to type it like this. San, which is 3, is just 3 lines. So it's pretty convenient. The rest of them are not like that, but 1, 2, and 3, pretty easy to recognize. So you can see right here, ichiwa, it's 1 bird. There is a cat. Neko ga arimasu. Neko ga arimasu. Oh, no. See, that's the same thing. You gotta say neko ga imasu. I mean, if you said that, though, in conversation, people are gonna know what you meant. Ooh, interesting. Are they giving us the kanji for cat? Is that cat?
Neko.
Neko. Wow. Okay, so what does this look like? Maybe like a litter box? This is like a litter box with... I don't know. We'll just remember it as a litter box. Gov Healthcare saying, did I see March is the number 3, then a month symbol? Yeah, so that's the way that they write. It's really actually pretty simple to know the months. I think it's basically just the number. You say the number, and then kagetsu, I think it is. Oh wait, I'm still on the Japanese keyboard. Yeah, so it's like san kagetsu. Yeah. Oh, san keigetsu? Oh, so I did write san kagetsu, but you have to actually put in the kanji for it to work. So yeah, it's basically 3 kagetsu, which is month, 3 months. And I think, I don't know what the thing for March is then. Sangetsu maybe? Or sangatsu? Sangatsu? I don't know. If you just write san, they'll fill it in for you, I guess. But yeah, anyway, March is 3 with the month after it. There's a thing about Japanese where it's like you can know what the kanji mean without knowing how to say them. And the way that I explain it is that I've said it before on stream, where it's like basically because like a Chinese person can read kanji. They're shared between 2 alphabets, but they can't tell how it's pronounced or what the word is that it represents. And a lot of people would say like, how could you know that this means cat, but then not be able to know what the word is for cat? And it's the same as this is how I explain it, which is if you look at an emoji and you say this in German, it's like a German person would use the same emoji for car that we would, but you know that it means car, and you could recognize what object in the world is represented by this kanji, but you don't know the word, you don't know the vocabulary word, unless you speak German. You don't know the vocabulary word for car in German. It's really interesting, because kanji literally basically is an alphabet full of emojis. These were originally made to be like almost hieroglyphic style things where they represent, they're pictographs of actual things. So anyway, I think that's kind of interesting aspect of Japanese. Neko ga imasu.
あ、います。猫がいます。
Neko ga imasu. There is a cat. There are 2 birds. Tori ga 2羽います。
鳥が
にはい
ます。犬がいます。
犬がいます。
犬
がいます。
There are dogs and cats. 犬と猫がいます。
犬
と猫がいます。
犬です。
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 鳥が7羽います。
鳥が7羽います。鳥が7羽います。That's there are 7 birds. 鳥
鳥
が
が
7
七
羽
はい
ます。
ます。
Gov saying, I remember in 1st grade we had someone talk to us about Japanese. They showed the symbols developed from drawings. Oh, how they developed. Yeah, there's interesting like etymology or whatever the picture equivalent of etymology is for that. because yeah, they sort of originated as that stuff. Like the easy one to point to is the one for hito, which is person. It's whoops. It looks like this, and it literally looks like a pair of legs walking. And that's, it came down through the years to end up looking like that, but it is derived. It's not a coincidence that it looks like a pair of legs walking, because that's like literally what they made it to be. Oh wait, what did I write wrong? Tori ga shiwaimasu. What did I write? Tori ga shiwaimasu. This is literally, I wrote the same thing. What am I missing here? Tori, that's this. Ga, that's this. Shi, or nana. Wa, imas. There's no spaces in Japanese, so the fact that I chose different, bubbles or whatever doesn't make a difference. I think this is literally just glitched. The correct solution is unnatural or has an error. Yeah, I picked the right thing. They probably wanted me to say wa-i in one bubble, but again, in Japanese there wouldn't be any difference.
鳥がにはいます。
Or like you could accept both of those, it wouldn't make any difference.
鳥がにはいます。
Tori ga niwaimasu. There are two birds.
鳥が
にはい
ます。
What am I missing here? Maybe I'm missing something. Why? Like, why do they keep telling me to do wai as one thing? I'm gonna go to the forums on this one. What is this, the original of this? Wa, as the counter for birds, is quiet, obscure information. There are way more important counters to know over bird counter, such as the standard animal counter. Even I haven't seen a bird counter before. Oh, this is just the etymology of the counter. How is this not accepting that answer, though? Hold on, what if I do it in English? Why? Nope. I don't get why it's not letting me do it. I'm going to mark this as unnatural then.
犬と猫がいます。
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 So we chose the same thing here, and you'll notice that imas is still in the same amount of bubbles and everything, but this one counts as right. Sometimes they just literally don't program, like they don't account for the contingency of like you're going to use this bubble rather than that one, even though they both mean the exact same thing.
鳥が7はいます。
Tori ga nana wa imasu. So watch this. Ready? Tori ga
鳥が
nana
七
wa i. So we're going to choose this one now,
はい
which is literally the same thing as choosing wa and then e. But they said that wa and e separately would be wrong, and now it's right. So it's literally that they didn't program the contingency of using wa and e. See, but there's no option to say like your thing doesn't have enough
鳥
options,
が2はいます。
or like your thing is programmed wrong. Tori ga
鳥が
ni
に
wai
はい
mas.
ます。
Yeah, that's stupid. Anyway, my woes with Duolingo aside, we are done with our streak for today. Let's check actually the streak number. We didn't take a look at that. We are up to day 55. Today was day 55 of our Japanese Duolingo streak on Twitch. Now, guys, we're going to continue doing this, and we're going to raid at the end of today's show. But before we do, If you don't know the channel you're watching, it is called The Voice of Nick. I play video games live 3 times a day and 7 days a week. It's all story-focused games on here, but this one you're watching right now is not one of the 3 streams a day or a story-focused game. It is a secret 4th stream where we brush up on Japanese through Duolingo, and it is our story through learning Japanese together. Now, if you want to see which games are played on the channel, you can type !games. You'll get a full list of all 8 concurrent gameplay series going right now. And if you like what you saw today, don't forget to hit that follow button. Up top, you see a brand new follower goal, and I believe it is of 5. I just reset it, so I don't remember what it was. It is 5. Thank you to everybody who followed in our previous one. The next person to follow on this one will break ground on this follower goal. The 18th entry of the Twitch Playbook is live right now, and it is called Finding the Flow of Your Twitch Chat. Go give it a look, guys. If you don't know the Twitch Playbook, though, it is a free online resource I created to help all of you guys in this community either create your own Twitch channels from scratch or improve on an existing channel if you already have one. It's a podcast on iTunes, Spotify, and all major podcast platforms. You can find it right now totally free, either by searching the Twitch Playbook on whichever platform you like to listen on, or you can type !playbook in the chat. You'll get a link directly to it. Every episode is 10 minutes or less. Very easy to get into, very bite-sized, and it's been coming out every Friday without fail since the beginning of 2019, so 18 weeks in a row. Now, if you like the channel, you want to support the stuff that I do, then consider subscribing. Subscribers get a whole bunch of stuff on here, including the Voice of Nick emote, legendary status in the chat and Discord, 200 meatballs, higher chance to win in the heist minigames, and ad-free streams. And if you like the channel even more, you want to support in a different way, another great way to support the stream is to cheer or donate. Cheers and donators both get custom Voice of Nick voices as their shoutouts. On the donation leaderboards this week, we have the Mahotakoro Band with $3. That is a gold star, an anonymous donation. Thank you to the Mahotakoro Band. On the cheer leaderboards, we have in 3rd place, nobody. 2nd place, the Goonie with 11 cheer. Thank you to the Goonie. And 1st place, Tnarg with 110 cheer. That is a purple level cheer. Thank you to Tnarg. Thank you to everybody who supports these streams. It is very highly appreciated. You're directly helping these shows to get better. Every single day, I improve at least one thing about the family of channels here, whether it is the Twitch streams you see in front of you, whether it's acquiring and setting up new games, whether it is tweaking Streamlabs or Nickbot or OBS or any of the stuff behind the scenes that makes these shows tick, whether it is creating and posting content that goes on the social channels like Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and Twitter, whether it is improving the Discord, whether it's updating the wiki, whether it's writing Twitch Playbook entries, or whether it is recording the podcast and posting it. All of that stuff, guys, is in large part thanks to all of you for supporting these streams by cheering, subscribing, donating, gifting subs, or gifting games. Thank you so much to everybody who does it. It is very highly appreciated. Hey, Decaf, speaking of supporting the stream, getting some cheer in here. The 200 cheer, so that's going to rocket you to the top of the cheer leaderboards, number 1. And we're going to get a brand new Voice of Nick voice right here at the end of the show. Jen, welcome to the stream as well, coming in at the end of the stream. Welcome. Stick around for a Voice of Nick voice and then a raid. But first, let's do that voice. Here we go. How about this one? My name is Mail Parcel Marcus. I deliver mail parcels only to one person, and that person is Steve Irwin. He lives in a log cabin in the year 1995, and I take my time machine back to the year 1995, deliver a mail parcel to him. It's always the same one because I take the time machine back to the same day every day, and I deliver it to him, and then I come back in my time machine. Now, what does the mail parcel say, you might be thinking? I don't know. It's a federal offense to look at someone else's mail. I have no idea. How am I supposed to know? But I keep doing it because if I don't, the space-time continuum well, you just don't want to know what'll happen to it. So I guess I'm going to, speaking of which, I got to go do that right now. I'll see you guys later. That's Mail Parcel Marcus. Thank you to Decaf for gifting that cheer. Thank you to Decaf for the cheer. It's very highly appreciated. Anybody who cheers over 10 on the channel gets a Voice of Nick voice straight from the wiki as their shout out. Anyone who donates or cheers over 100 gets to summon a brand new Voice of Nick voice straight from the depths of the Nickaverse. Verse. Thank you to Decaf. It's very highly appreciated. Let's get a marker in here for Mail Parcel Marcus. Jen's saying, R.I.P. Steve Irwin. R.I.P. Steve. Let's get some sad faces in that chat for Steve Irwin. Exclamation mark sad in the chat. Do you guys think is Mail Parcel Marcus associated with the unknown time traveler? I don't know. He could even be the unknown time traveler. But in that case, he would have to be lying about which things he goes back in time to do. I don't know. I guess we'll have to find that out. We'll have to ask him next time. Thank you so much, Decaf, for the cheer. Thank you to everybody for being a part of today's show. We're going to raid at the end of this, so stay tuned. And we have, for anyone who hasn't seen, a brand new raid message, which you can see right there. Meatball Marauders are here to party. You can copy that exact message. There's also an instructional message that precedes it, which I think should help anybody who has their sound off now. I think that that may help. So you can copy this message along with the exclamation mark, or rather the /me at the beginning, and that'll make the message show up as your exact username color. So give that a shot right there and post it in this chat before you go into the raid. Now let's find a channel to raid so that we can join someone else's party. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got. Ooh, I see a game. A person, rather. I see a person and or a game. Gen, Gov Healthcare, getting those messages in there. Okay, so I have to wait to see what the heck this game is, but I think we are good to go. If only this advertisement would stop playing. So make sure you get ready with those messages. Oh, look at those things together. Multicolored. Love it. Everybody showing up in that chat with that raid message. We are going to be here to party, guys, and we're going to join Listen, who is playing something called Outward, which I don't think I've ever seen or heard of. So let's all join that together. Of course, we love Listen on this channel. We haven't had an opportunity to join Listen in a while, so let's have some fun, guys. I believe Listen was recently playing Sekiro for a whole bunch of streams, so we weren't able to jump in, but now, of course, we are. Guys, I will see you in that raid. Don't forget to post that raid message in there when you get in, and we have 2 more video game streams coming up later today, so stay tuned for those. Now, I love you all. I'll see you all later. Thank you for watching. Bye-bye. Mata ne.